Chucky Norris versus Johannes Bahnsen from Germany. Switzerland against Germany, two neighbor countries. It's a mat race. We are still in the Charity Star channels organized by VRI Sailing Club. And see what a battle we're going to watch. It's Chucky Norris from Switzerland, the German skipper Johannes Bahnsen, a non-sailor against a sailor. So let's see who will win this match race and see both of them really routine players in this game. Number one in the German league against number three in this league from Switzerland. So let's see, 14 seconds for start. It's race number one, and it is going to be a war when they're going upwind here. Let's see how close they are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. A slow start, but it doesn't mean anything. It's a match race, but Chucky Norris, he's 6 meters ahead against Johannes Bahnsen from Germany. And there we go, see how they're crossing each other. Chucky Norris, he wants to control Johannes Bahnsen in an upwind race, throwing dirty onto him. He keeps the distance in 5 meters, but it looks like Johannes Bahnsen is getting a little bit closer and closer to Chucky Norris, but they are really fighting this game out. And looks like they agree on to continue slightly side by side. No, it's still going to be a battle upwind up to the first top mark, and let's see that Chucky Norris is still in the lead. But what to do? It's only 4 meters, 5 meters, and in this game, when you're going to race downwind, we will see a battle. We will see Chucky Norris be under attack by Johannes Bahnsen. These recordings we are seeing here is sent to eSailing TV from Chucky Norris, and see there when they're rounding the mark. Chucky Norris going to the left hand side, actually the right hand side, Johannes Bahnsen going to the left hand side, and then we're going to race downwind, but see 10 meters in between, and it looks like Johannes Bahnsen is not able to throw dirty on Chucky Norris. He's just focus on continue his speed downwind, and see there they go. A small wind shadow getting closer and closer to Chucky Norris, the Swiss sailor. And there they're rounding around the mark, coming in 2 meters. It's very good race by Johannes Bahnsen. He's been doing good races downwind. Now there's only 2 meters in between. This means that upwind can be a battle. Chucky Norris can penalize him, and Johannes Bahnsen can go into the lead. But let's see, they continue crossing each other, but it looks like they're splitting up. No, Chucky Norris wants to control Johannes Bahnsen, going in front of him again through the middle. Johannes Bahnsen getting closer and closer, and there we see coming up, going around so close to each other, 3 meters. It's going to be a battle upwind, but it's going to be much bigger downwind. There's only 3 meters in between these two boats in this fantastic match race in the Charity Star Challenge. And there they go. Oh! What happened there? Johannes Bahnsen got a penalty, and he's also doing the crying face. He sailed into Chucky Norris. He sailed straight into him. Chucky Norris just managed to tag in front of him. This means Johannes Bahnsen getting a penalty, but it's only 14 meters, so this battle is not over yet. 15 meters. There is a wind shadow off the starboat of 33 meters. Let's see, they're racing downwind. Chucky Norris is captured by Johannes Bahnsen, but see, the finish line is getting closer and closer to them. 16 meters. Chucky Norris still needs to defend his position. 14, 13. It's getting closer and closer. Can he keep that position? But watch that finish line. It's getting closer and closer and closer. And it looks like Chucky Norris from Switzerland managed to keep Johannes Bahnsen away. Yeah, he does. See their happy face, and thank you for that fight. 1-0 for the Swiss sailor in this Charity Star Channels. Race number 2. Looks how they're getting closer to each other. This time Johannes Bahnsen to do a penalty just before start to Chucky Norris. It's all about doing the psychological war. Johannes Bahnsen, he's also sailing in the Bundesliga in Germany, and we know that he's a registered sailor in the official register sailor in the Virtual Regatta inshore. So it is an experienced sailor and experienced e-sailor. Chucky Norris against Johannes Bahnsen. It's race number 2, 10 seconds to start. Now, if you get a penalty, it might be all over. So it's all about getting into a good position. See, they're pushing each other towards the committee boat. It looks like they're just going around it, see there. But it's a good start for Johannes Bahnsen. He's 5 meters ahead, 6 meters ahead. And see, Chucky Norris now needs to defend himself upwind and try to come in front of Johannes Bahnsen. But it looks like he's placed in the right-hand side for Johannes Bahnsen. This means he's not getting any dirty air, and Johannes Bahnsen cannot get closer to him. And we can't see the wind intelligence here, but it looks like it's coming from left towards right. That's why they're not tacking. See, Chucky Norris trying to take some meters on Johannes Bahnsen, but Johannes Bahnsen is still controlling this race. They're going to the right hand side, side by side, and getting closer to that top mark. And it's all about not losing too much meters. See, Johannes Bahnsen 9 meters, 10 meters ahead. So it's actually a good defend he's doing. Chucky Norris is under pressure here, but they're following each other towards that top mark. Let's see, do Chucky Norris have a chance? He's still losing momentum. Nice defended by Johannes Bahnsen. They're coming around the first top mark. Johannes Bahnsen first. Chucky Norris from Switzerland. A little bit slow around that. It's 23 meters, 20 meters. This is good news. See that wind shadow. 33 meters long. Throwing dirty air on Johannes Bahnsen. He's going to the left-hand side. He wants to be able to defend his boat. He wants to have the right away, the priority when they're coming closer to the mark. But Chucky Norris is getting closer and closer. It's the first fight downwind. See how fast it's going. 12, 11, 10 meters. Now it's getting closer and closer. Then going to fight it. 7, 6. This is going to be a clash. Will they fight each other here? Or will Johannes Bahnsen still be in the lead when they're coming towards the mark? It looks like Johannes Bahnsen is there. See, Chucky Norris has to slow down his boat, rounding the bottom mark, and then the fight goes upwind again. 6 meters in between them. Chucky Norris going to the left-hand side. Johannes Bahnsen a little bit slower following him. Can't throw dirty on him. This means that Chucky Norris is keeping the same speed as Johannes Bahnsen at the moment. And they're getting closer and closer to the top mark. 8 meters in between them. There will be a new fight downwind. But now it's all about throwing dirty on Chucky Norris. Johannes Bahnsen doing a great job here throwing it. 33 meters long wind shadow, getting a little bit more speed, 10 meters. So now we need to see how much distance it is when they're rounding the mark. Will he get 11 meters before rounding? A good rounding here, 9 meters, and now it's counting. 11, 12, 16, 18, 2 meters lower than the first roundings. It's the second race downwind. See there, it's the finish line, 11 meters. This is going to be a battle. Chucky Norris now thinking and making a strategy to attack. And Johannes Bahnsen needs to think how to defend himself. Right now it looks like a good defend. They have the same speed. Chucky Norris is not throwing that much dirty air into him. So minus 11 meters. They're going away from the finish line. Chucky Norris attacking on the inside now. But Johannes Bahnsen from Germany, he has still the priority. He has the right away. Let's see. 6 meters. 4, 3. And they're getting closer and closer to each other. And there, Chucky Norris is almost in the lead. But Johannes Bahnsen can do the penalty. Let's see. It's going to be a close fight. What will happen? Who will win this race? Chucky Norris getting closer. He's in the lead now. If he tacks in, he can win the race. Way to go. And there he's getting a penalty to Johannes Bahnsen. It's insane. 2-0 to Chucky Norris. Oh, what a charity star challenge we have here. It's third race coming up. See those two fighting each other, following each other. It's a real match race, side by side. And there it's all about psychology. It's all about being the best doing maneuvering. But we saw the non-sailor Chucky Norris doing such a fine race downwind and attack on Johannes Bahnsen. 7 seconds to start. We're going upwind. It looks like Chucky Norris has more speed. He will have a good start. That's a very good position for him. There he's rounding the starting line. Johannes Bahnsen in wind shadow. And 8 meters behind already. That's not the best start for the German. But we know he's a sailor. He's an experienced match racer. So let's see what will happen when he's going upwind Chucky Norris doing the same trick as in the first race, crossing in front of Johannes Bahnsen all the time, throwing dirty air down here. We have to remember it's a best out of 5, so you need to win 3 races to win this charity channel. And right now it's 2-0 for Chucky Norris. See there, they're coming to the top mark, they're getting ready to round it. It looks like Chucky Norris, yeah, it's 8 meters, but we saw in the end of the last race, if you only have 10 meters, you can still be captured by your opponent. So let's see, 10, 13, 18, 20, and there is the wind shadow. He's caught in it, 18 meters. He really needs to look this in 2D, but he defended quite well downwind. They're rounding the mark, 9 meters ahead. But let's see, a good race. Oh, 22 meters, no, 7 meters. So Johannes Bahnsen is back in this race. He can still win it. He can actually be in a very good position when they're going to attack downwind. They're side by side upwind. Chucky Norris have no chance to throw dirty on him. Getting closer to the top mark, still 5 meters, 4 meters in between them. Chucky Norris coming first at the top mark. This is not his favorite position. He needs to defend himself now. He will be in the defending position. Johannes Bahnsen will throw dirty on him. There's only 10 meters into him. See how close he's getting, throwing dirty air. 11, 12. Right now he's losing momentum. It's because he wants to get into a really good position. He wants to be on the inside when he sets in the attack. 10, 9, 8, 7. It's going to be fast now. And there we can see he's going on the inside, trying to do the same trick as Chucky Norris, but going back and attack. And let's see what happens going inside again. It's too early to do the same trick as Chucky Norris. Now it's his time to be on the attack, but still Chucky Norris in the lead, 4 meters. And there, Johannes Bahnsen getting ready for his next attack. Oh, no, he didn't do that. No, so unlucky. Chucky Norris didn't tack away. Johannes Bahnsen sailed into him. So a win for the switch. 3-0 in this race. Congratulations.